It's a brand new season, baby. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. It's a brand new season, been a long wait, saw some players up, put them on my highlight tape, college series here, gotta hear my name on draft day, AR in the pocket, automatic, that's a closed case, excitement building up, I ain't been asleep in 3 days, gotta make a statement to the scouts on the first play, only way to win, you gotta dominate in each phase, offense, defense, and can't forget the special teams, I ain't worked for nothing, went through summer camp with 2-a-days, gotta win the natty, only satisfied with first place. I hear them haters hating on my team, but I ain't hearing them. If they line up on the other side, then we ain't fearing them. One false move, hit stick, defense killing them. Knew them boys were sweet, up inside, banana pilling them. We up next, time to show we the best around. RFL, college series, rep your team and rep your town. You're looking at the future of the league, yeah, it's here and now. Step on the field, boy, you best believe it's going down. Cause yeah, you know we scoring. Touchdown, 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 touchdown.
What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty, and it is officially Conference Championship week, and we kick things off here in the ACC at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we have the number 2 ranked Miami Hurricanes taking on number 12 Clemson in a rematch from this season. Of course, every conference championship game is a rematch, as every conference team has to play each other. But these guys playing each other just a few weeks ago back in week 12, where Clemson ultimately came up with the upset to knock off Miami, who at the time was the number 1 team in the country. Weren't able to regain that status, but they are close to it. Huge game for Miami, though, and it's a game they must win. You can look at the stadium. Unfortunately, I forgot that last year's had the teams that were in the conference championships modded in the end zones, so I completely forgot about that. You're going to see North Carolina, because they were in the ACC championship last year, on the field, but this is still everything else in the ACC championship game in terms of how it looks, with the ACC logo in the middle, and you got, of course, Miami, who was there last year, so at least you got half of them right. There's going to be, I think, the same thing in the other conference championship games, unfortunately, but hey, at the end of the day, we are ready to crown an ACC champion this year. Let me know in the crowd who you got winning this game. Will Miami get their vengeance, or will Clemson pull off back-to-back upsets to close out the season? They got a bowl game coming as well. Let me see. Am I blanking here? Move this to slow. Then did I do controller select? I think I did. So we'll do next play. But this should be a great game. If Miami wins this one, they will punch their ticket into their 3rd straight College Series playoff appearance. And so this is a game they must win. Even with a loss, there's still a sliver of a chance that they could get into the Final 4 spots. But being at number 2 is extremely slim of a chance of that happening. And so they got to get it done right here and right now. And let's start this game right now, as this ball is off, in the ACC Conference Championship game is underway, as Miami will start out with the ball at the 26-yard line. And coming out onto the field It's the new quarterback for Miami this year. In his first season, he's been able to take them back to the ACC championship. Penn State transfer, Dorian Chavis. I want to give a shout out to the guys who've been members here. 30 months for CP, 15 for Faded Red. Let's get hashtag League First in the chat for those guys. Let's get hashtag ACC in the chat as well for this ACC championship game. Who do you guys once again have winning this one? Didn't get to check to see who everyone predicted within the chat on that one. But we'll see how this offense comes out. Last week they were on fire in their victory over Baylor as they were able to trout the Bears 27-13. We'll see how they fare against this Clemson squad as they get ready to flex with their defense as they finish the season to get to this spot with an overtime win over South Carolina. 1st and 10, looking to pass. First play, and it's an over-the-shoulder catch that's going to be hauled in by Juan Mincy. Juan Mincy had some big-time catches in that Baylor game. He's going to pick up 5 yards for the first play of the game. We talk about ACC championships all time here in the RFL College Series. This is how it's going. There wasn't any conference championship game, though. Let's do this after this play. Here's a throw. Good defense right there. But there weren't any conference championship games in the first season of the RFL, so whoever was the top of the conference record-wise won it, and that was Clemson, as they went 11-1. And guess who gave Clemson the only loss that season? It was Miami in season 1. So that goes to show how deep this rivalry really is in the college series, and even in real life, this is something huge. 3rd and 5 here. Chavis is going to have a completion out to Jaheim Devontae, and that is a first down for the Hurricanes. Jaheim Devontae has been a big-time 3rd down converting wide receiver for Miami this year. Of course, we talk about this receiving core having their inconsistent moments, dropping passes and things of that nature. We've even seen Jaheim Devontae suffer from that from time to time, but he is still more of the reliable target in this situation. But going back to the ACC titles, Clemson won it because they were the best ACC team in CS1, and they won it the following year, defeating Miami 41-7. Absolute blowout massacre in that. 1st and 10. He's got a completion to RHC as he'll be north of the 40-yard line. So Clemson, 2 ACC championships in the first 2 seasons. Miami was able to claim their first SEC championship, beating North Carolina 23-20 in a close game there. And then last year, of course, you can see from the stadium, it was Miami versus North Carolina again, and North Carolina able to get the upset. Great spin-off run and a first down there for Isaiah Allen as he will have the first down. And yep, 2 conference championships for Clemson, 1 for Miami, 1 for UNC. That is all-time history in the RFL College Series for how these conference championships have unfolded. We'll get into the Miami history later within this game as there'll be another run with Isaiah Allen. He's getting 2 yards on that carry. This is also a huge rivalry just due to the fact these guys are even. This is the ultimate tiebreaker. I like what Pat said last night. It's Game 7. That's pretty much what this is. They are 3-3 all-time against each other in the RFL College Series. The winner here will have the final tiebreaker, of course, and a beautiful throw and catch as Dorian Chavis connects with Jaheim Devontae. And Jaheim Devontae showing off those clutch hands in traffic again. It's a great throw while on the move by Dorian Chavis. That's usually where he's most dangerous. 1st and 10, the motion into the formation. And he's got RHC wide open. We're going to take a big shot, but we'll hold on to the football. And that's a 7-yard gain. Really loving the effectiveness of this Miami offense as of late. I mean, this has been an area of question for Miami for quite a long time. The last 3 years, even going to the playoffs to try to compete for a championship. And that's a first down run with Isaiah Allen. And this is going to be key for Miami to be successful tonight. Usually they have an imbalance of the run game, but if they can get Isaiah Allen involved and have him be a factor within this game to balance out the offense like they did against Baylor, they are going to have a lot more success. And right now, this is a good-looking drive for them as they'll run Isaiah Allen again as he'll fight inside the 20-yard line for a 6-yard gain. And right now, you just got to love everything you're seeing Miami do here offensively. Will it result in 6 by the end of the drive? Of course, is the ultimate question. But they are putting together a nice drive to build that confidence, as this will be a completion out to Glenn Holcomb, who's going to have a Miami first down. So very efficient. Miami is seeing great throws, great passes. This is what happens when you have that balanced style offense, keeping this defense constantly on its toes as they look to pass again. Dangerous throw there, though. That could have been intercepted going the other way. You had the linebacker sitting right underneath of that pass, cannot make that mistake. And Dorian Chavis getting lucky there. Gun bunt formation here for Chavis as he faces a 2nd and 10. They'll run. And Isaiah Allen gets absolutely blasted, as that is going to be a 4-yard rush. Simpson is just absolutely tattooing ball carriers right now. Good thing Miami hasn't coughed up the football yet. But Clemson out here dropping heavy hits. Pretty good team at forcing fumbles at that. Here's a throw to the end zone. It's incomplete through the hands of RHC. That could have been a touchdown all day. But I don't know what happened there. Guy just had the ball slip right through his fingertips. And now it'll be 4th and 6. Miami having to have to settle for 3. And there it is. They're on the board first with the lead by a field goal. If you're Clemson, you're feeling good about that right there. I mean, this Miami offense moved down the field. They were looking good. They came to a halt. What you want to do is you want to halt their confidence. You don't want them feeling and looking and executing as well as they did from just a week ago in that Baylor game to close out the season. Hold them to 3 points and then turn up on offense. Clemson had some offensive struggles last week. They were down 17-0 against South Carolina. Found a way to battle back with 17 unanswered points of their own to send it into overtime. And then after that, of course, able to get it done in overtime with a touchdown pass from this man right here. We just like to call him DJ. And to say the last name, Uangagale. DJ Uangagale sealing the game for Clemson to make it to this spot. Can he drive the Tigers down the field for the lead? We'll shout to the Relocation Football League here. Close to 40 live viewers here watching this ACC championship game. If you haven't already, appreciate if you hit that like button. If you're enjoying what you are watching, there's a run inside from a productive running back this season, Tremaine Banks. Generic running back that is draftable. Of course, we have some guys who declared to enter the RFL draft this season already. They have up until the national championship as users to do so. And that will also impact how many CPU / generic prospects will be entering the RFL draft this December. We've seen him look very productive. 3rd and 1. This might be a situation in which you give him that opportunity. They'll line up under center with Uangagale. There goes a first down run for the Tigers. Banks to the 40. And Tremaine Banks, a very productive running back, as I talked about. If you've been watching Clemson games this season, this is a back that is extremely tough to take down. And he will fight for every inch, every yard on that field. Another handoff as Banks. Nice cut up the field. He'll be wrestled down by Flagg and Brown. And that'll be a 3-yard gain for Clemson. So right now, Clemson putting together a nice looking drive here. 2nd and 7. Throw over the middle, and they've got a first down as they'll be across midfield to their big target that won the game for them in Bo Collins. Bo Collins running a nice in-breaking route and just wide open. Good find there by Uangagale. And he will fire towards the sidelines. Absolute rocket sent out there for an 8-yard gain. And that is the first grab of the night in this conference championship game for Williams. It's Clemson is getting things moving here. And, I mean, every single ACC championship game is just absolutely, like, great matchups. It's the greatest matchups you can ask for this year. That's a first down run there by Tremaine Banks. Tackle made there by Lewis Quintana. Just not enough time. But all of these matchups, I mean, you can't just definitively say one team's going to win. I mean, even if a team got hot later in the season, games and matchups like this, Clemson, the least winningest team in the conference championship game with a 7-5 record, but they beat Miami this year. 1st and 10, though. Pressure's coming in. Uangagale is going to go down for a sack. There goes that man, Stephen King and company. Yes, Stephen King and Lewis Quintana, but I think they're going to give the entire sack there to King. Might be splitting half there. A great job by the defense as they blow that up. It's now a 2nd and 24. As I said, matchups, I mean, for favorites, the underdogs have won. Another shutdown by this Miami defense. As that is going to be just a 1-yard gain for Clemson. Yeah, Penn State beat Ohio State. Oklahoma beat Baylor. And Clemson has beaten Miami. So that's 3 games in which the underdogs have won this season against the #1 team in the conference. That's a nice gain right there. But it will not be enough for a first down. 4th down, Clemson. Miami's defense, this is a tough bunch. They love to play man-to-man. They are the most man-to-man running team in the RFL College Series. They're not afraid. They got that much confidence in their players out there. Great job. But also still a great game for Clemson as this kick can tie things up, and it is good. The crowd is loud. Clemson ties it up 3-3. Big time kick by Potter. And we're right back to square one. Dorian Chavis on the sidelines, warming that arm up, getting ready to try to finish out a drive this time for Miami. And I talked about this earlier in the season. There couldn't have been any better ACC team for Miami to face in this game this year than Clemson. And although Clemson did lose to Louisville, who if Clemson had lost to South Carolina last week, they would have lost the opportunity to compete in this game. Clemson was just still the better team. This is a team that's just, throughout the last couple of years, yes, they've disappointed record-wise, but the talent is just undeniable. As a return out to about the 28-yard line. I mean, literally the highest rated, one of the highest rated teams in the college series has a base team. I mean, 91 overall base team Clemson is. And Miami, they're not in that, even in that range as a base team. They typically get higher because of the prospects and commits in which they bring in the RFL College Series. And this is what makes matchups like this the best and what you can ask for in this conference championship. And right now, I mean, this is already proving to be a solid matchup, tied up with just field goals. Looking for the game's first touchdown. Can the Hurricanes get it done on this drive as they run inside? And Isaiah Allen, look at him with that extra effort, able to fight forward near the 45. Excuse me, near the 35 for a 5-yard gain. And we're almost done with this first quarter. We saw 2 solid opening drives. It ended in 3. Will be the last play of the first quarter, and here goes a scramble and throw on the move. What a catch and play. Dorian Chavis connecting with Jaheim Devontae. These guys' chemistry has just been awesome this season. Chavis could have got loose on that play and got the first down himself, but he says, hey, let's just give my receiver some yards. Get out of bounds for another play. And they will not snap the ball. Clock's going to hit 0. And that's it. First quarter is in the books in this ACC championship game, and we are tied 3-3. Let's get those twos in the chat. Clemson looking to upset Miami to be ACC champs for the third time in college series history, and Miami looking to tie Clemson with 2 all-time in the college series if they can win here tonight and punch their ticket in the playoffs for a 3rd consecutive year. Here's a run. Allen. Span around and toss to the ground at about the 50-yard line. That's going to be a 6-yard carry. It's just been a great game so far. Both of these teams just figuring each other out. Quick throw on the slant, big time catch, as that will move the chains. And that is Herring Clemens, RHC, on the reception. And you're not seeing any huge plays in this one. Defense is just giving up just enough. Playing tough. And a big play in the backfield there by Clemson. As they'll actually knock him down at the line of scrimmage. They will say, but I think that was a favorable spot. Second and 10. Motion out. Allen trying to go get somebody out there on him. Quick throw. He's got the out route completed to Skinner. And Skinner's going to pick up 4. Now a 3rd and 6. Looking to convert. Chavis throws on the move, and that is good defense in and out of the hands of RHC. And they are going to have to punt this one away. Don't believe they have the kicker to make it from this distance. And that was airtight defense by the Tigers. But they are going to try this kick, a 54-yarder. Does he have the leg? No, he doesn't. Going to be well short, and that would be a turnover on downs. And by college football rules, it's not like the pros in which they take over from where the ball was placed at the kick. They'll just do it from where the line of scrimmage was at the snap. But still good field position nonetheless for Clemson. And here's a chance for the Clemson Tigers to take the lead. And trying to put a juke move out there on King. No, sir. Great tackle going to be made there by Steve King Jr. He's out there playing at 20 years old, but looking like Morgan Freeman at 70. There's a throw, hits the slant, and there goes Collins for Clemson, first down. That's a great catch, snap, and throw. He knew exactly where he was going with this. Of course, recognizing what kind of coverage they were in at the start of the play. He saw man-to-man. As soon as he saw King Jr.'s helmet turn the other way, threw it right off his ear hole and straight to Collins for a nice first down gain. And a fire over the middle for a first down. Uangale is just absolutely throwing bullets out here, and his receivers are capitalizing. Big time catch. Play action. Another bullet. He looked like he's just throwing bullets hard just to do it. Nice completion. As he'll get to about the inside the 30-yard line. Excuse me, at about the 28. It's a 6-yard gain. Underneath hits the drag. Nice spin move off of the tackle King. And Clemson continues to march. Henry, 11-yard reception. First down. It's the slant, and that is going to be another first down for the Clemson Tigers. Ongagale 8 for 8 right now, and this Miami defense cannot stop him. Clemson was able to work him from time to time. Ongagale, he went 26 of 40 last time they played in Week 12 for 285. And he's got a man for the touchdown. Clemson will take the lead in the ACC championship. What a drive by Ongagale. 9 for 9, and Collins sitting there wide open for the touchdown. Extra point to go up by 7. And the kick is good. 10-3. Clemson, 7 plays, 63 yards after the missed field goal attempt. Six minutes and 53 seconds remaining in this first half. An entire half of football, of course, to go too. So it's a lot of football here for Miami, but they should already know, and I'm pretty sure they do know, that Clemson is no joke. 87-5 on the season. Do not let the record fool you. We'll take this one from the one. It's going to be a fumble that's going to be recovered. Clemson's going to take over at the 21-yard line and have a chance to go up by 2 scores now. Jaheim Devontae absolutely getting leveled on the play. And Clemson already near the red zone. Burrell with a bullet-like hit stick coming down to force that one loose. And things not looking well for the number 2 team in the country. I mean, Clemson owns victories over both the number 1 and 2 team in the country. Goes to show you just how good of a team this team actually is. But a good job there by Stephen King, coming in clean off a blitz. Almost getting home as he'll force the incompletion. And Miami's going to have to find a way to flip momentum some kind of way to get back in this one. Do not want to give up another 7 points. Check down. Nice move and a solid tackle to keep him from picking up the first down. He's 4 yards short. Ongagale locked in. Has only missed 1 pass in this conference championship game. Big third down. Set up the screen, and my goodness, it's wide open. But instead of picking up the first down, oh, he's got it. Wow, a favorable spot here. I mean, but nonetheless, that should have been a first down at the very least. Looked like it should have been a touchdown, to be honest. I don't know what Tremaine Banks was doing here. Could have walked his way in the end zone. And Miami got lucky there. Empty set. Throws. He's got the completion. Trying to stiff arm his way off the tackle of Tay Devine. Tay Devine going to hold that to just 2 yards 2nd and 8. Under center in a bunch. Looking to pass. Pressure's coming. Tay Devine turning up as he's got a sack now the very next play. 3rd and 19. Defense coming up huge right now. And they go strictly man-to-man on that one. Great pass rush by Devine there. So I'm pushing the lineman back and finishing out the play. A 3rd and 19. Extremely difficult to try to get on this defense. But he will throw and have a completion. Defense will wrap up immediately as Jay Hayden will bring him down for 4th down. Nada running a deep hook route here. It's a great ball. Ungagale gets that over the head of Steve King Jr. Field goal attempt to put him up by 10. And the kick is good. 13-3, Clemson. Biggest lead of the game so far. They are up by 10 points. Minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first half of this ACC championship game, and Clemson is looking for the upset over Miami for a 2nd time this season. Miami's got to pick it up. They've been in this position before. They do not want to lose their 2nd consecutive ACC title game. They'll take this one from the end zone. Jaheim breaks off the first tackle and will be down at the 25. Miami looking for a cool 6 points on the board at the end of this drive here. Clemson may have the lead, but of course there's still time in this one. No need to panic. Miami's offense does need to get together though. He showed the capability of moving pretty effectively down the field. Chavis got the completion. Glenn Holcomb will be north of the 30-yard line on that play. Davis, 10 of 14. Second and 3. Handoff. Great blocks. Nice spin move, and Isaiah Allen has got a Hurricanes first down. 41 yards on the play. Well, not on the play, on the night. Excuse me. And look at that, Allen. Got a nice block from his lineman there. Set up a solid spin move. And he's just been really good at getting those yards after contact. Run inside. Allen, about 8 to 9 on the carry there, close to midfield. And he's got 49 yards rushing, so that's a great average. 4.9 yard per carry average. And I say they keep giving it to this kid. That they will do, and look at him. Contacted out about the 49, he ends up on the other side of the field with 48. 3 yards gained after initial contact. And that is another Hurricanes first down. Single back formation, trips look to the right side. Hard count, trying to jump the Tigers off. Wide open, Holcomb. Spin move, tries to spin another time. He'll get to the 40. And what a playmaker he's been for the Hurricanes this season. Even last week against Baylor, made so many huge receptions. Led the team in receptions and receiving yards. Can't leave that guy that open. 2nd and 1. This is going to be intercepted, picked off, and lucky this isn't the pros, because that could have been picked up and ran the other way. Wiggins turning the ball over for the 2nd time tonight. It looked like it was there. He had faith in his arm to zip it in there, but unfortunately Clemson's defense, and Williams in particular, just sitting back there baiting them. What a break on the football, and this is not looking good for Miami right now. A loss here can more than likely cost Miami a trip to the playoffs. Clemson playing hardball. And a throw over the middle of the field. They continue to dot him up through the air. 1st down, Clemson. That is a huge reception out to Collins, who scored the 1st and only touchdown currently within this game. 3 receptions, 37 yards. Man-to-man coverage. And they're starting to beat it. These wide receivers, they're making the plays. Throw into the flats, and he will be knocked out of bounds after a 4-yard gain. Second and 6, fires over the middle, catch is still made and held on to for Clemson. 1st down, Lance Henry, reception number 3. Angagale's got the check down there, it's getting covered now. Looking for something else bigger down the field. He's got to throw it away. Instead, he's going down for a sack. Tate Devine, the generic linebacker, has got his 2nd of the night. That is 3 total for Miami. And if the Hurricanes can just hold them to 3 points, that's another big win for Miami. Still keep it a 2-possession game. Second and 22. And they're just running down the clock. Quick throw, hits the slant, great tackle. Dalen Mitchell bringing them down, had the game-winning sealing interception last week against Baylor. Quick timeout called by Clemson. 3rd and 14. He's going to throw. Great catch there by Nana. And they will burn another timeout. I think they should kick the field goal here. And that they will do. This for the 13-point lead. Kick is up and they are good. 16-3 Clemson. 13-point ball game, 19 seconds left in this 1st half, and boy, it is looking rough for the Hurricanes here tonight. Take this one about a yard deep out of the end zone, trying to cut back and down at the 21-yard line. 16 seconds. If I'm Miami, not trying to risk anything, I just take this into the half. I just run it out. They're on the verge of a 2nd upset this season. at the hands of the Clemson Tigers. They're going to be aggressive, though, looking to pass. He's got a completion over the middle. And they are going to call a timeout. So I guess they might be looking to take a shot down the field. Let's see if he's got a 70-plus yard arm. Hail Mary look. He's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. I think they're going to heave it up one more time in hopes of a miracle before the end of this first half. Can never doubt the Hail Mary pass, though, in the college series. We've seen it work quite a few times over the years. One more shot. And here goes the throw. It's incomplete. Clock hits 0, and the first half of the ACC championship game is in the books as we await the second half. After this halftime break, Clemson leads it again over Miami as they lead by 13. Score here 16-3. Last time these guys played in week 12, it was a close one. 17-20 was the final score where Clemson was able to pull off the upset over Miami, and it just looks like they might just have the recipe to beat this Miami team. As again, Miami continues to struggle to find ways to adjust to defeat the Tigers. Second half, we'll have to see how that goes. We've seen them have great explosions, then we've seen them even just completely fall apart in the second half. So you can think about that Georgia game where they were up 23-0 and they blew that lead. This is definitely not the game where they can afford to play like that. Let me know in the chat right now who you guys got winning this game. As we are about ready to get this thing started, Clemson gets the football to start the second half, and the kick is off. Banks breaking tackles. He'll get to the 25. And here goes a look at Uangagale. They're going to show the times he's been sacked. He was sacked 3 times in the first half. So they're showing that, but I mean, other than the sacks he's taken, he has thrown some really good passes in this game and made big plays for this offense, which is exactly what they need against a team that is feared more than anything because of their defense. And if they can continuously beat this team's defense, that just weakens the momentum and, of course, the confidence of this Miami team. Here's a run to the outside, and Savage, first time calling his name tonight, and it's for a huge play in the backfield for a loss of 3. Savage can't say enough about this kid. He's poster boy here in this game. Hands down, their best playmaker on the team. Played 2 years as freshman and sophomore year as a corner. Junior here this season, moving to free safety, and he's lit it up at that position. 2nd and 13. He has a man wide open, but the pass is off target. First time we've seen a missed opportunity like that by Uangagale. Trips look to the right side. Uangagale underneath on the drag. Good tackle by Tay Devine, who's having a monster game right now. His team is trailing by 13, and hopefully that stop right there can kickstart this offense, getting things into gear as they will force the punt. Statement stop right there by Miami, but of course that's got to follow up with points on the board. See, they go man-to-man, once again, as usual. And that's just a good wrap-up tackle by Devine. No fair catch called, and immediately he's going to be brought down. Last time, as Pecan pointed out in the chat, I mean, Clemson won the game as they led 17-3. Right now, it's just about the same score at the moment. Just Clemson 1 point less. So things looking familiar here for Miami. They've got to change that. Someone's got to dig deep and make some plays. Counter run play, and Allen in the backfield going nowhere. 3-yard loss. They'll follow back up themselves on the first down play. This Clemson defense, man, it can be very underrated. When they want to ball, they can ball with the best of them. And right now, they're just constantly making good plays. Greenwood, great move. Slap the arms of the lineman straight down and immediately make that play in the backfield. And they will run it again with Allen in hopes of more of the real estate back, but they'll get 4 yards, and they are looking at a 3rd and 9. A lot of pressure on these receivers, of course, and Dorian Chavis to make the right read. And they get it done. He's just going to throw it into the flats here, and Allen cannot keep his balance as he just hits the ground. Had he been able to stay upright and get up the field, could have had a shot at a first down. Instead, they're going to have to punt it away again. That's the first time they'll have to punt it in this half, but missed opportunity for Miami's offense to do anything another time. 3 and out. And Clemson will start at the 22-yard line. And when you got a man-to-man running defense like Miami, it's going to be times like this where your offense isn't helping you, where you're going to start to feel the effects of fatigue. And if this defense starts to get fatigued, even at their greatest we've seen today, Clemson has been able to penetrate this defense and make big plays. If they start not getting the assistance from that offense and they're starting to get tired out there, Clemson's going to be able to separate a lot more as this game progresses. So at some point, this offense is going to have to step up, and this is going to be a huge catch made for a first down. Clemson just making all the plays tonight. Lance Henry, his 4th reception. Wow. Big boy went up there and climbed the ladder for that one. A run inside, and there goes Banks. Wearing down this Miami defense. This has been an unpredictable season all year round. We've seen this the most craziest college series season. And could we get an upset the first conference game? It's looking like it. This catch is going to be made. Juke movie still going. First down, Clemson. And there goes Collins with another huge play for Clemson. That was nearly intercepted by Dalen Mitchell, but he extends a little bit too far and too late. Bo Collins getting the play. And wow, they are just rolling. Another catch for Lance. And 22 of 24 was Ulangalale. Drag wide open on the zone defense. Easy, quick read. Clemson right now making mincemeat of the Hurricanes. Somebody's got to step up and make a play before this game gets out of hand. That's a nice play there by Stephen King. A good point pointed out there by Pecan. The guys dropping some knowledge in the chat. Make sure you guys tune into that stuff. Pecan talking about the 5-game winning streak Clemson is on. They start out the season 2-5. There's a completion and another first down for Clemson. They'll start out the season 2-5, have won 5 straight, have been battle-tested, as I talked about, winning in overtime against Clemson just to even get here. And right now, they are putting up another fight and dominating right now over Miami to try to knock them off for a second time this season to go on a 6-game winning streak. This has just been an incredible season and turnaround for Clemson. Uangale finally getting some pressure there. Brought down by Luis Quintana. And that'll be a 12-yard loss. 2nd and 22. Now, this line's been holding up fabulously. I mean, look at this. I mean, even though he got the sack there, that's more so a terrible job by Uangale taking that loss than it was, of course, Quintana getting there. Fought to get there, but that's about 4 seconds in the pocket. And hey, if Miami's going to be able to make those plays, make them. Somebody needs a turnover or something here soon. That ball goes incomplete. But even if they can't get it, if Miami holds them to another field goal, I mean, this defense, they're doing their job. They've only given up 1 touchdown, but time is ticking. This offense needs to do something. This is getting out of hand. Four-man rush. Uangale throws. Got a man. Touchdown, Clemson. And that is a huge score for the Tigers. Oh, man. Clemson absolutely handling business here tonight. Nada open on the other side of the field on the deep crosser on the verticals. And there's nobody there. Looking for a 2-point conversion to go up by 21. And that's not going to happen. Good defense there by Stephen King. And now more than ever, Miami absolutely needs the best version of their offense to kick in right now, because this game is slipping away from them. 5 of 6. Uangale, he is killing it tonight. Miami's got to give and show some life here. Absolutely got to do something on offense. I'll take this one from about the goal line. And Jaheim Devontae shy of the 25-yard line. And man, it just seems as if Clemson has got their number this year. It hasn't been out of 2 meetings. Miami just has not looked great against Clemson. Trips look to the left side. Single back formation. Run inside as Allen. Decent game. 5 yards. Good run. Might as well run when they can. Go right back to him. Allen stuffed. Shorter gain, gets 2 yards. 3rd and 3. And they do not want to be stuffed here. This Clemson team is fired up. 3 straight runs with Allen, and he will convert. And Allen they trust, but they are wasting some time here. I mean, they do have time. If there's any time to run, it's right now, because when they get in the 4th, if this lead continues to be what it is, they're not going to have much opportunities to do this. And maybe they're trying to run the football to set up that play action. But they're going to need a big shot play or something here soon. Single back formation. Allen, 4 straight runs. They get a key block there, and he is running hard right now. 71 yards on the ground. Attacking this Clemson defense, wearing them down. Five straight runs with Allen. This time, no success. Brought down just at the line of scrimmage. Simpson has been everywhere. That's his 8th solo tackle of the game. Empty set, their first pass attempt of this drive, and it is going to be caught by Glenn Holcomb. First down, Canes. And what will be good for Miami is if they can score within this third quarter, because it's going to be a 2-score game after that, but at least you got to only worry about scoring 2 touchdowns in a 4th and final quarter as opposed to 3. So I guess that, they're taking that slow approach. They're working the defense with the run game. And now here they are looking to pass. This is going to be intercepted for a second time. Paul Boss turns over the football for the 3rd time tonight for this Clemson defense. 2 interceptions by Chavis. And man, it just a bad read. Bad read there. Paul Boss, he's been a beast for Clemson this season as well. See guys asking, is Miami eliminated from a loss here tonight if this hangs on? Not necessarily. They got a slim chance to still make it. It would need a lot to happen in that case, but it's a very slim chance. They got a quarterback spy right now. Here's a throw. This is broken up, incomplete. Good defense there by Dalen Mitchell. Miami's going to need like a defensive turnover, pick 6 or something, because the momentum is just flat out dead. Throw, completion. They'll be inches short. Now, it's not guaranteed Miami will go in at 4, because if they lose, say for instance if Ohio State lose, even if they win, other teams, most likely if the teams that are supposed to win this year over their competition, oh, here goes read option. That's a first down. So say for instance we look at the rest of the conference championship games. Baylor wins. They're going to be ranked over Miami because they have 10 wins in a conference championship. Oregon, USC wins. Either one of them, that's a fact that's going to happen. They're going to be ranked over Miami because they got a conference championship. And so, then you got Ohio State. Even if they lose, they'll be ranked over Miami because they're ranked over them right now. And so they would need an underdog team like Oklahoma to beat Baylor, which, is possible. It is not guaranteed that they will be the 4th team. 1st and 10. There's a throw, completion, big hit, trying to force something. And we're almost at the 4th quarter, and Miami hasn't scored since the opening drive off a field goal. And wisely, Clemson not even going to run a play. They're going to take it into the 4th, and this is it, the 4th and final quarter. Clemson looking for 2 consecutive upsets over Miami and the crown as the ACC champs for the 3rd time in college series history out of the 5 seasons. Let's get those 4s in the chat. Miami's needing a miracle right now. 2nd and 1. They're going with some play action. Looking to pass. Throws. That's broken up incomplete by King. Kind of shocked that they would go with a pass attempt there. If I'm Clemson here on this next play, I'm running it. Just keep working at the clock. And it's just 1 yard you need. And there goes Banks, powering his way forward, first down. This is already a 3-score game. A field goal would make it still a 3-score game. These guys would need to score 2 touchdowns and get a 2-point conversion. Clemson has just been in full control tonight. Turnovers has been what has killed Miami. Play action. Read option. Let's get inside the 30. 2-yard gain. Yeah, that is correct, man. Clemson has no submits here. All generics. Broken tackle, and look at Banks. First down, Clemson. If you've been watching Clemson all year, the way this kid's been running, it's been phenomenal. This is just what he does. Runs right through flag. Truck was so vicious. He deserved a flag himself. Savage having to have to clean up to try to make the tackle. Even he getting ran through to move the chains. Throwing to the flats, up the field, out of bounds. And Clemson's just making it look easy out here. Lance Henry, 7 receptions, 60 yards. And DJ Uiagalelei has all the time in the world to throw the football. This defense is just not generating any pressure. Throw on the slant, catch is made, a big hit stick by Brian Brown. But is still going to be a first down. First and goal, Tigers. You can just feel as if all the energy has just left Miami right now. Miami desperately needing a stop here. They're going an empty set. Uiagalelei throws. It's a touchdown for Clemson. And that should probably seal this game. 25-point lead. Looking for 26 off the extra point. That is a great throw by Uiagalelei. Seeing him underneath to the left side. Throws him inside to the right away from Savage. And here goes the extra point. And it's good. 29 unanswered points by Clemson. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, I just do not see that the way that this offense has operated all game long, I just do not see Miami getting themselves back within this game. You never know, this game ain't over till it's over, but if they are somehow able to pull off a miracle in 9 minutes and 50 seconds, that can get them 26 or more points, that would be ridiculous. I mean, to do that against this Clemson team whose defense has been playing lights out, I just don't know. Even Devontae gets out to the 22. Miami could very well be eliminated from postseason play with this loss. This college series has just been full of the unexpected. And just even first game, we get this. Here's a throw. Completion to RHC. And Coleman's able to pick up 7 yards. And Dalen Mitchell, he's had it. He's on the sidelines trying to hype his guys up, saying, hey, we got to do better than this. This is not the #2 team in the country, man. You can't be coming out here playing like this. Not in a conference championship game if you want to play in a postseason. Second and 3. Chavis misses the throw. It's been a rough one for him tonight. 15 of 24, 107 yards, 2 interceptions in his first conference championship game. And I don't know if it's just the hype of, the moment that's just making him nervous or something, but it has just not been a good game for 8 tonight. Holcomb getting pulled down by the face mask there. It's going to be a free 15 extra yards. Pat hyped up in the chat, man. Guy actually attended Clemson, so he's a big-time Clemson fan. Clemson, man, kings of the ACC, man. They walk out victorious here. More than likely they will. 3 conference championships in 5 years. That's going to be a sack. Brought down by Davis. And these receivers just simply right now, they can't get open. That's the first sack tonight for Clemson. Last time these guys played, Chavis a much better performance. He threw 1 interception, only had 1 touchdown, but over 300 yards passing. He's not even at a $150 right now. That's how great this Clemson defense has played. Chavis. Oh, good defense. In and out of the hands of Heron Clemmings. And yeah, these guys just simply cannot separate. 3rd and 17. Taking a page out of Miami's book, playing man-to-man defense. Because they know they just simply got the better players on their defense as opposed to their receivers. Chavis stepping up in the pocket, scrambling, and slides and hits the deck at midfield. It's his first scramble, 6 yards. And I think they're going to try to go for this. And that they will. 11 yards needed. Chavis throws, and it's incomplete. No flags thrown. Ball too far behind the receiver. And try to get that to Juan Mincy, and I don't know, that looked like it was catchable, but no flag. TJ Uiagalelei, 3 touchdowns, almost 300 yards passing. He's only missed 5 out of 34 passes. Man, I know Clemson in real life would have loved for him to actually continuously perform like this when he was there. But he is going to get Clemson an ACC championship, it seems, here at the moment. Run inside, Tay Devine. Stop him at the line of scrimmage. Great game by Devine tonight. 2 sacks. He's making plays like this all game. That's his 9th solo tackle of the game. Good throw, hits the slant, and this has just been the go-to play in the workaround to this Miami man-to-man defense. It's extremely hard to cover a slant route. And if you even got just a step on the quarterback running that route, most of the time you got strong hands, you got those yards. And they've just been constantly calling that concept. They were doing it last time these guys played. And he had 285 yards passing against this defense last time. There's a rushing side there by Banks. And tonight, over 300 yards passing for Uiagalelei. And off the banks. And a first down. This defense at this point, they're tired. And it's just already seeming as if they know this game is over. Not seeing a good tackling effort. Not seeing guys being urgent to get off of blocks to try to make plays. And even when they were at their best, I mean, still, it's even difficult for them to even do that against this team. They've just been playing that well. And Banks just weaving back and forth against, in this defense up the gut, 5-yard rush. Clemson going to be in a bowl game. Of course, bowl game matchups will be announced on Wednesday on the RFL podcast following the conference championship games. Oh, I'm going to be like, look at this. This has been all game. All kinds of time in the pocket, but he really brought down for a sack. That is 3 sacks for Tay Devine. And that's a guy who's constantly giving effort out there. And regardless, he's giving 100% every play off that edge, blitzing. Third and 13 and throwing to the flats, trying to strip him. And that'll bring up 4th down. Yeah, this game definitely over. 4 minutes and 16 seconds. No chance here for Miami to be able to score that many points the way their offense has looked. Defense has been trying to force some turnovers, but ball security, top notch for Clemson, and the field goal attempt to put them up by 29 is good. 32-3. This has just been a flat-out embarrassing beatdown for Miami here in this conference championship game. 2 highly disappointing ACC championship losses since the last time they won one. And they got embarrassed by UNC last year, but this one, much more damaging. 29-point deficit. They'll take this one from the 2, Jaheim Devante, down at the 23. And you just want to see Miami score a touchdown, something. And so there's just certain teams that just has what it takes or just have the right personnel to be the worst matchup for good teams. And Clemson is just one of those teams and was this year for Miami. Their all-time meeting, first time once again they met, they were the only team to beat Clemson in the first ever college series, 14-6. Following season, Clemson was able to get redemption, 23-5, a beatdown on Miami then. And then that same year, they went in the ACC championship game, where I mentioned that Clemson dominating Miami 41-7. Some nice completion there. And then in CS3, Miami able to get back at Clemson in a close game, 19-16. CS4, they go in an overtime game where Miami, once again, 2 back-to-back wins for them, 29-26. And of course, their last meeting before this one, that's a fumble. This is going to be recovered by Clemson, and they are going to score again. This has gone from bad to absolute worse. 38 points on the board for the Tigers. Wow. Big time loss here for Miami in the ACC championship game. Extra points up 39-3. Biggest lead that Clemson has ever had over Miami in franchise history. In college series history. said their biggest victory over Miami is 41-7 in that conference championship game. And this is worse than that. We'll take this one from about the 3. And Jaheim Devontae brought down at the 23-yard line. Don't have the graphic made just yet, but tomorrow we've got the Big 12 Conference Championship game. Oklahoma versus Baylor. Big time, well-awaited rematch. Same deal as this. Oklahoma upset at Baylor. Can they do as Clemson has done here tonight and give them 2 back-to-back L's as the underdog? Or will Baylor be able to be different from Miami here tonight and be victorious? We'll find out tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll be going live for that game. Of course, be posting that. And trying to throw a screen again, and this is a sack. Brock has got him for the 2nd time. And Chavis lucky he didn't fumble that. He had just a horrible performance here tonight for Chavis. 2 interceptions, fumble. It's a rough one. He's just going to have to put behind his head. And look at Allen just fighting. Only bright spot for this offense tonight. Chavis got the completion to Holcomb, and he'll reach for the 1st down. Does he have it? Yes, he does. Clemson wants to at least put 1 in the oven here. 1 touchdown. At least touch double digits. See what Miami wants to. That's an off-target throw. Like I said, I mean, just look at, if you've been paying attention, man, just look at the matchups. These matchups, these receivers cannot beat these defensive backs tonight. They're going man-to-man too, and they just cannot create the separation. The zone defense has been getting them as well. It's just perfect defense. Look at this. Glenn Holcomb can't catch a flat. They are strapping these guys up, baby seats, baby car seats. Chavis finally going to take a shot down the field. He's got a step. The defense thought he was going to come down with that. And again, just straps. Got to give all the credit to Clemson here tonight. I mean, this was excellent defense. Fair catch called at the 25-yard line. EJ, what a game, man. Still only missed 5 passes. Definitely player of the game here in this ACC championship. Hand off, Banks. Just running out the clock here, and Miami knows this game is over. I mean, they're not going to burn any of these timeouts. Not going to play it petty. Who would have thought that this game would have turned out anything like this? Clemson just a team this year that Miami just could not see this year. And Banks sleeping. What a game by him as well. Average isn't the best, 18 carries, 63 yards, but and just gave the necessary yardage for Clemson to keep drives going. 3rd and inches. And more than likely just run out this time. The Clemson Tigers are the ACC champions for the third time in college series history. Last time they won one was back in CS2, and they are back on top as the underdogs this year. Finished the regular season 7-5, and now they will finish out with a ACC championship at 8-5 on the year, shrouding Miami by 36 points. Absolute domination. Final score 39-3. Miami now will fall to 10-3 on the season, and now their chances of making the playoffs for a third consecutive year is very slim and may just be out the window. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Same time to start up this game. It's going to be the Big 12 Conference Championship game as Oklahoma rematches Baylor, and Baylor looking to avoid this same result here as we saw here in the ACC Championship game tonight. With that being said, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-on-play commentator. Enjoyed calling this game for you guys before you guys roll out. Much appreciated if you guys leave a like button before you do. I'll show you guys the stats. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys at the Big 12 Conference Championship game. Peace.